Namaste and welcome to Yoga with me, Liel. This is our second prenatal class. If you haven't done the first one, so two things to remember. First of all, make sure to consult your doctor, your OBGYN. Make sure that you are okay to practice prenatal yoga. Number two, very important, is to listen to your body. If something doesn't feel good for you, any movement, any pose, skip it, modify, and just do whatever is accessible to your body, to your needs right now. All the classes are friendly for any trimester. I'm right now by the end of my third trimester, 38 weeks and 5 days pregnant, still doing yoga almost every single day. It makes me feel good, alive, energized, and this is why I want to share this practice with you to bring this beautiful energy to you, wherever you might be. So let's get started. Hop on your mat and let's have fun. We will begin this practice in child's pose. Come down to your knees. Spread the knees out wide to the outer edges of your mat. Big toes to touch. Create a lot of space to your belly. And begin to reach the arms long out in front of you. Forehead resting on your mat. Closing the eyes. Begin to tune all the awareness inward. Deepening the breath. Deeper, longer inhales. Deeper, longer exhales. Begin to notice how your body feels today. Where you feel tension, where you feel you need to let go of something, where you feel you need to create more space. Remember, you have the ability to create space. You are a space maker. By our movement, by our breath, we're capable to do anything. So one more deep, long inhale in through your nose. Deep, long exhale out of your nose. Slowly begin to lift your gaze up and making our way to all fours. And it really doesn't matter if you've done yoga before or not. This class is friendly for everyone. But again, you just need to know to listen to your body and do whatever is accessible to you. So shoulders over hands, hips over your knees. Few cycles of cat-cow to warm up the spine. Inhale into cow, dip the belly down, bring the gaze up. Exhale, cat pose. Begin to curl the tailbone under, round the upper back, and bring the gaze to your navel. Inhale, cow, strong arms, arching the back. Exhale, cat, rounding. And then moving with the breath. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Let's do one more cycle. Coming back into neutral spine, walk the hands slightly forward. Begin to tuck your toes under. We're going to make our way into downward facing dog. Inverted V shape with our bodies. Send your sit bones high and up. Your heels don't have to touch the earth, but we're reaching them there. And begin slowly to walk your dog. Bicycle your legs, bending one knee, then the other knee. Maybe a little big swing the hips side to side. Gaze can be in between your knees or heels. Try to bring the chest closer to your thighs, finding a lot of length in your spine. Allow your head and neck to be completely loose. You can shake your head a few times, yes. A few times, no, letting go of any tightness, any tension. And again, yes, always ending with positive energy. The next inhale, come high on your tippy toes. Bring the gaze forward, ripple forward, coming into plank pose, trying to bring the shoulders over hands. If you need to modify, you can lower down to your knees. Try to hold here as much as you can. For 5, rounding the upper back, pressing the floor away. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the knees down, untuck your toes. Slowly begin to dip the hips down as we're coming into Cobra Pose. To open up the front body, open up our lower back. Be very careful here. Notice the sensation in your belly. If you feel a deep stretch that doesn't feel good, skip it or modify. Beautiful. Then tuck your toes back under. Try to lift your sit bones high and up, making our way back into downward facing dog. Hello, Mr. Yogi. You want to practice yoga with Mama? Okay, you can stay. You can stay, baby. Let's take one deep breath. And then maybe open mouth, just let go of something. Next inhale, bring the gaze forward and begin to walk your feet in between your hands, coming to the front of your mat. You can place your feet hip distance apart or maybe a little bit wider. Depends how big is the belly. Grabbing the opposite elbows and just swaying side to side, trying to shift more weight to the balls of our feet to create more space in the back of the legs. And release the grip. Heel toe your feet into hip distance apart. Bend your knees. Here we want to rise up really slow and nice without any rush. Then inhale, circle the arms up. Connect your palms, look up to your thumbs. Exhale, plug the hands into your heart. Root down through your feet. Lengthen the tailbone towards your heels and find straight energy line from crown of your head all the way down to the heels. Inhale, reach the arms up. Let's grab the left three, stretch the left side body, tilt the hips to the left, begin to lean to the right, stretching the left side. Inhale, exhale. Back to center, grab your right three, stretch the right side body, tilt the hips to the right, lean to the left, gaze underneath the right armpit. Inhale, exhale. Back to center, inhale. On the exhale, we're gonna cactus the arms, open the heart, press the hips forward, finding a slight back bend. Keep pressing the hips forward. If it feels good for you, maybe drop the head back behind you. Inhale, exhale. Next inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, hands through heart center. Bend your knees as much as you need to as you're folding forward. Slow motion. Inhale to lengthen hands to your shin bones, glance out, flat long spine. And on the exhale, we're going to step the left foot to the back of your mat and lower the left knee down. Beautiful. Coming into Crescent Moon Lunge. Inhale, reach both of the arms up. And as you exhale, try to sink the hips forward. So you're supposed to feel a nice stretch in your left hip flexors. Relax the shoulders away from your ears. Take a breath in. And with the exhale, half split, sprinkle the fingers down. Send the sit bones to the back of your mat. Flex the right toes in towards your face. Try to find a lot of length here. So what I find sometimes helpful is to use a blocks or books or a shoebox, whatever you have accessible, to hold on them so you have more space for your belly, and then you can kind of like bring the belly inside your right inner thigh and fall forward to deepen the stretch in the right hamstring. Maybe if it's accessible to you, to bring the forearms on the blocks or just reach the fingers forward and fold. And remember, very important, each day we're gonna feel completely different in our practice. So don't rush, let go of any expectations. Just do whatever you can do today. Rebend into the right knee. We're gonna tuck the left toes under, elevate the knee, and then ground the left foot into 45-degree angle into pyramid pose. If you need help with your yoga toys here, try to draw the right hip back, left hip forward, and then slowly begin to fold forward, going a little bit deeper into that hamstring. Full breath in. Full breath out. Bring the gaze forward, rebend into the right knee, and then lightly step the right foot to the back of your mat into downward facing dog. Take a full cleansing in breath. And open mouth, exhale, just let go of something. Inhale, bring the gaze up. Exhale, walk the feet to the front of your mat in between the hands. Lengthen halfway, hands to your shin bones. And as you exhale, fold forward. You can grab the opposite elbows. Then soften the knees a lot, bending the knees, slowly rolling up, one vertebra at a time. Inhale, arms up high. Connect your palms, look up. Exhale, hands to heart. Again, grounding through both of the feet. Inhale, reach your arms up. Grab your left wrist. Stretch the left side body, lean to the right. Inhale, back to center. Switch side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, let's find that back bend. Cactus your arms, hips forward. Imagine somebody pulling your heart up towards the sky. So a lot of energy, creating a lot of energy here. Maybe dropping the head behind. Inhale. Exhale. Next inhale, reach your arms up. And with the exhale, fold forward again. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Slowly surrender over your legs. Inhale halfway, hands to your shin bones, glance out. And with the exhale, we're going to step the right foot to the back of the mat and lower the right knee down. Yes, Mr. Yogi. Inhale, reach both of the arms up high into Crescent Moon. And as you exhale, press the hips forward as you're relaxing the shoulders away from your ears. We're going to find one breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Now from here, let's sprinkle the fingers down into half split, sending the hips back, flexing the left toes in towards your face. Again, you can use your blocks here, shoe box if you need. Trying to bring the heart forward, finding a lot of length in your spine. Maybe walking the fingers forward. Taking a breath in and a breath out. Lift the gaze. Let's rebend into that left knee. Tuck your right toes under. Ground the right foot into 45-degree angle. Square off through the hips. Find a lot of length. Create space for your belly. So you're kind of like pushing your belly inside your left inner thigh. And slowly folding forward. Big breath in. Big breath out. Breathing into our sensations. Then slowly rebend into that knee. Ground both of your hands and step your left foot to meet the right into downward facing dog. Inhale, come high onto your tippy toes. Ripple forward. Find a plank pose. Lower down to your knees. Begin to bend your elbows, tucking the elbows into your rib cage. Lower your chin down, booty up, so you have space for your belly. And then scrolling forward into Cobra. You're going to bend your arms, straighten, little bit swings side to side. Inhale, look up. Exhale, tuck your toes under, make your way into downward facing dog. Next inhale, sweep the right heel up high into three-legged dog, trying to keep the hips squared. Exhale, stepping the foot in between your hands. Again, maybe you can come only halfway through, grab your ankle, help yourself to bring the foot in between the hands. Sink into the lunge, set the gaze in front of you, and then with control, inhale, we're coming all the way up into Crescent Lunge, bringing the arms overhead, and then sinking deep. So option one to be here, or you can bring the hands to your hips for a little bit more balance. We're gonna tap the left knee down and straighten. Tap and straighten for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now everyone bring the hands into the heart. Straighten the right leg. Ground your left heel down. Begin to hinge from the hips as you're bringing the fingertips down to the floor or to your blocks into pyramid pose. Again, stretching out here. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, modify warrior 3. Walk the blocks forward And then slowly sweeping the left heel back behind you, trying to create one straight energy line from our left heel all the way to the crown of the head. If you can reach the floor, reach the floor. If you cannot, that's okay. If you need to bend your right knee slightly, bend your right knee. Then connect both of your feet and then fold forward, release. Bend your knees, gently roll up to standing. Reach both of the arms up high. And exhale, hands into your heart. Going into balance pose. Shift all the way to your right foot. Kick your left heel to your left butt. And grab the foot from the inner side, inner arch. Connect both of your knees. So dancer pose, right arm up high. Maybe this will be enough challenging. Stay here. If you want extra challenge, slowly begin to kick that left foot into your hand as you're slightly leaning forward, keeping your gaze in one spot. So find your focal point, stay here, and then see if you can focus on your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Wobbling, it's okay. Fall as many times as you need to, and just get up and try it again. Inhale. Exhale. Woo. Slowly release. Both of the feet on the ground. Inhale, reach the arms up. Taking all the energy around us, and exhale, fold. Surrender over your legs, bend the knees if you need to. Ground your hands. Step the feet to the back of your mat. Find plank pose. Lower the knees down. Now from here, chin down, chest down as you're squeezing the elbows to your side body. Inhale, Cobra Pose. Exhale, tuck the toes downward, facing dog. And we're going to move on the other side. Left heel up high. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot in between your hands. Again, help yourself if you need. Sink into that lunge. With the breath in, we're going to come all the way up, crescent. And then exhale, sink, sink, sink. Again, you can bring the hands to your hips, to your heart, whatever suits you. Then we're going to tap the right knee down and straighten. Tap, straighten, pressing that right heel to the back of your mat. Let's go. 5, 4, last 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Everyone, hands into your heart. Straighten the left leg. Ground the right heel down. Square the hips to the front. Begin to fold as you're bringing the fingertips down to the blocks, to the floor, to whatever object you have in front of you. And then just folding. Inhale, look up. Walk the blocks forward. Begin to float the right heel up high. Modify Warrior 3. Holding here. Breathing. One more breath. And then connect both of your feet. And then fold forward. Bend your knees a lot. Inhale, slow motion, rolling up to standing. Inhale. Taking all the energy around you. Exhale, plugging into your heart. Shift the weight to your left leg. Dancer pose on the right. Kick the right heel to your glute. Grab the inner arch of your foot. Ground down through the standing foot. Reach the left arm up high. Again, maybe you're going to stay here, which is perfect. Maybe you can go deeper. Begin to kick, kick, kick the foot into your hand. Maybe slightly lean forward. And I'm bringing all the awareness into our inhales and exhales. How many breaths we can stay here? Keeping the face really soft. Eyes in one unmoving spot. One more breath, kick a little bit higher. Slowly come back to center. And then release. And then shake the legs. Inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees, ground your hands, step the feet back. Plank pose, lower down to your knees. Then begin with the chin, chest down. Inhale into Cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. And let it out, open mouth. Inhale, right heel up high, three-legged dog. Then step the foot in between your hands. Sink into the lunge. With control, crescent lunge. We've been here already. And now let's open up into warrior two. Beautiful pose to open the hips, strengthen the leg muscles, arms, a lot of energy in the fingers. And flip your right palm up. Rest your left arm on your left leg and then lean back into reverse. Stretch your side body. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Right forearm to your right thigh. Left arm comes up or maybe even across your ear line. Big breath in. Big breath out. Bring the gaze down. Bring the left hand down. Right hand down. Come on the ball of your left foot and walk your right foot to the outer edge of your mat, heel in, toes out, as you bring the left knee to the earth. Lizard lunge, a great way to open up the hips. You can stay with your arms straight, or maybe bring your forearms onto a block or to the floor. Just hanging here. Then slowly pressing the floor away, stepping the right leg back behind, modify plank on your knees, and going through our flow. Chin down, chest down, Cobra Pose. Inhale, tuck your toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left heel up high, three-legged dog. Exhale, foot in between the hands. Sinking into the lunge. Inhale, coming up, crescent lunge. And then exhale, open up into your warrior two. Bringing the gaze forward. Again, a lot of energy in the arms and your fingers. Flip your left palm up, resting the right hand on your right leg. And then go ahead and reverse your warrior, lean back, inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Woo! Left forearm on your left thigh. And the right arm gonna come up. And if you need a little bit more sensation, so right arm across your ear line. Full breath in. Full breath out. Bring the gaze down. Bring your right hand down, left hand down. Walking the left foot to the outer edge of your mat. Lower to your right knee. Pivot your toes out. Make sure that your knee align with your toes. Again, lizard lunge. Begin to sway side to side. Notice how you feel right here in this pose. And if you need more sensation, you can bring the forearms onto a block or even all the way down to the floor. And just closing the eyes here. Bringing all the awareness inward to the breath. Blink your eyes to open ground, both of your hands. We're gonna step the left foot to the back into tabletop or modified plank pose and going through our flow, chin down, chest down. Inhale into Cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes under and then downward facing dog. Pedal up through the legs. Invite a little bit movement. Then walk your hands towards your feet to the back of your mat. Let's open up the feet to the outer edges, heels in, toes out. Slowly squatting down into Malasana, frog pose. Again, maybe your hips will be right here, and that's okay, whatever you can do. As long as you have sensation, you do it right. So we want to get a sensation. If you're able to drop the hips down, drop them down, maybe hands to your heart and pushing the knees out wide with the elbows. Swaying side to side. And then bring the fingers to the floor. Set your sit bones high and up. Open up your feet a little bit wider, coming into straddle forward fold. And then just grab, oops. And if you're sliding, be really careful when you're sliding. If you have a wood floor or carpet, grab the opposite elbows and just a little bit sway side to side. So accidents on our mat can happen. We just need to be really, really mindful, really, really careful. You can grab behind your calves, ankles, or heels. Pull the crown of your head a little bit more down, really opening through those hamstrings. And then slowly, halfway to length, then glance out. Walk the feet back towards each other, bending the knees, and we will come all the way down into kneeling position, Camel Pose, to open the heart. Come up into kneeling, hands to your lower back. Press the hips forward, lift your heart up, bring the gaze up, and notice how you feel right here. Maybe you can drop the head behind you, maybe not. If you feel you have more room to go, you can tuck your toes under. Maybe send one hand to the right heel, the other hand to the other heel, pressing the hips forward, dropping the head back behind you, trying to catch a few breaths. So heart openers are amazing source of energy. Opening our heart for all that goodness to come in, slowly rising up, supporting the lower back, and tuck your toes. Sink the sit bones to your heels, hands resting on your knees. Close your eyes, take a breath in. And with the exhale, just let go of anything that doesn't serve you anymore. Beautiful. Then open the knees out wide, walk the hands forward. And we're going to come back into the child's pose to stretch the lower back after our back bend, and also to end our practice here. So just a few deep mindful breaths. Sealing our practice always with gratitude for our body. It allows us to move, to breathe, to feel better. For any little achievement today, sending all our good energy, good vibes to our little ones inside of us, to our little babies. Slowly lift your gaze, walk the hands towards you, sit nice and tall, and maybe rub your belly, give yourself a little love, to your little one, a little love. And then plug the hands into the heart, find your heartbeat. You are alive, you are beautiful, you have everything within you, whatever you need to feel good, to be happy. Don't ever forget that. Inhale, reach the arms up high, thinking all the good energy around us. And then exhale, plug it back into the heart. Thank you very much, mamas, for joining me for this practice. I hope that you loved it. Please give me your thumbs up, share it with your friends. Leave me your comments. Let me know how was it for you. And I hope to see you very soon again on your yoga mats. Have a safe and easy pregnancy. Namaste.